Hello and welcome to Ocean Boulevard and Myrtle Beach. Today is going to be a abandoned slash then and now slash throwback style video of a piece of property that you may be familiar with if you've watched this channel before. Right here on the left hand side was the Shark Attack mini golf course. Now, around 2017, this Oceanfront miniature golf course was torn down. But when it was operating, it looked pretty good. It had an indoor section, it had an outdoor section, had an animatronic shark right there, believe it or not. And you even had an ocean view while playing it. Shortly after its opening, it looked like this. They tore it down. It was not successful. So today, what we have is a commercial building that has started. It seems to have stalled with the COVID issues we have going on right now. But the developer recently said it was going to be commercial at the bottom, residential at the top. So if you've followed this channel for a while, you've noticed I've made a few videos about this specific property before. Reason being, it was the Chesterfield Inn from 1946 to 2012, a hotel, restaurant, building on the National Registry of Historic Places. But that does not protect a building with a history. They still tore it down and replaced it with a miniature golf course. And this is where the story I find interesting goes. The miniature golf course that was built by demolishing this historic building then failed and was demolished itself. So let's jump in our time machine and go back to 2017. That's the parcel right there. And this is Shark Attack Mini Golf. Again, if you've been watching the channel for several years, you've probably seen the full-length abandoned walkthrough of Shark Attack Mini Golf. I thought it may be a good time with the new commercial development of the parcel to revisit this old video and just throw a little fresh narration over the top of it for those who maybe weren't even aware that this video existed on the channel, because a lot of newer subscribers, I'm guilty of this as well. You find a channel and you don't go back into their archive. So this is the opportunity for a lot of the new viewers to actually see this piece of property before they tore it down. So the Shark Attack Mini Golf wasn't just a miniature golf course. It was a music venue, bar, and miniature golf course, depending on what time of day it was. This was Oceanfront, Ocean Boulevard, about a block from the old pavilion site. So you had an indoor miniature golf course, you had an outdoor with an animatronic shark, and then you had this up here, this venue, this music venue with a bar. And there was also a bar on the bottom floor that faced the ocean. So a very mixed-use commercial space. And on paper, it sounds like a great idea, right? You get your miniature golf crowd during the day, and then you get your party crowd in the night. Apparently it didn't work, though, because it closed shortly after opening. Now we're venturing down into the basement, well, the first floor technically, but it's enclosed as a series of miniature golf caves. Now I'm going to put on my mini golf reviewer hat here. Oh, mattress siding. I'm going to put on my miniature golf reviewer hat and say that I could see why this portion of the golf course was not successful. It's very, very, very basic miniature golf holes. The only difference is they're in a dark cave. So you'll notice as we venture through this abandoned miniature golf course, it has a lot of characteristics of a lot of the abandoned homes and hotels I've explored over the years in the Myrtle Beach area. You've got your mattress. Of course, you've got your mattress. You've got graffiti. You've got evidence of individuals hunkering down, possibly just trying to stay warm in the evening in this space. It's common for a lot of the derelict buildings in downtown Myrtle Beach. Just blocks, couple 100 yards from where, families gather to have their vacations. So it's a good idea prior to visiting to, use Street View, Google Street View, see what's around the area of your hotel, because you don't want this right here being across the street from your hotel. Just something I'm going to throw out there for those of you who are visiting and not familiar with the area. So seeing this property in this condition is very frustrating, or was very frustrating for me when I filmed this, because I'm a fan of historic things, and knowing that a building that meant something to this community resided on this property, and now it looks like this, is a little frustrating, I would say. And that turn and burn demo for something new mentality is systemic to the development culture in Myrtle Beach, I'm afraid to say. Now we're back outside, looking at some of the exterior of the Shark Attack. The theming on the outside of this MiniGolf was really well done. From the street, it had a really good curb appeal. From the boardwalk behind it, right up against the ocean, looked really good. And it even had the exterior quick service bar right here that you're seeing that actually faced the ocean. You could walk up from the boardwalk and get yourself a drink or a snack. As I mentioned before, on paper, this commercial use of this parcel is actually, it sounds pretty legit. If someone came up to me and proposed, hey, we're going to do this MiniGolf during the day, bar at night, you're going to have Oceanfront, ocean view music venue in the evenings, and it's all right off the boardwalk, I would say, if I was an investor, if I was so lucky, I'd say, all right, here you go, bam, I'd slap my money down. That sounds like a good idea. So what went wrong with the Shark Attack MiniGolf? Whatever the reason may be, this establishment turned into this. A demolition site. Piles of bricks, rubble. No longer a space for families to venture into and have a good time. So this property was completely rebooted, yet again, as I mentioned, it was the Chesterfield Inn first, then the Shark Attack MiniGolf. Now it's going to be another commercial space. So what's going to fill this space? I don't know. I hope it's something we can all enjoy. But here it is today in all its unfinished glory. So thank you, everybody, for taking this trip down memory lane and exploring an abandoned location that no longer exists. As this commercial structure comes together, I will update you guys on what's taking the place of the Shark Attack in Chesterfield. Okay, everybody. Be safe. Take it easy.